Did you have a credit check?
Nope.
Did somebody check your bank balance?
Nope.
Did they ask for tax returns?
Nope.
Was there a bank involved?
Nope.
Crazy. Hey guys, I'm here with Les McIntosh. We're going to be talking about how the heck did you get a townhouse for $100? Take me to the beginning.
So getting in the right rooms with the right people.
Okay.
So sitting in a room with a bunch of folks at a Dealmaker event. You were there. You invited me along.
Was this Jersey?
This was Jersey in June.
So you came to the event in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
We had the meetup. You got in the right room with the right people.
Absolutely.
And you were there to learn how to buy businesses.
Correct. Yep. I didn't even know who Carl Allen was. So
really,
I knew Abraham, and that was it.
Cool.
So I was like, I'm gonna go do this. So I'm in. Let's go.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah. So actually, meeting folks, meeting new people. I've met several that are in this room here that was in New Jersey with me. So beautiful event. Sitting there in the event, everything clicked for me. Maybe it's because I was like doing so much SubTo stuff. I just kind of jumped in and went drowning in it.
Yeah.
And so I've been floating around.
Yeah, there's a lot of parallels, isn't there? Like there's
totally.
Like if you're learning the creative finance stuff with us,
right?
You jump into the creative finance and buying businesses. It's not that far of a stretch.
Exactly. So yeah, so we were at lunch talking about, hey, where are you from? Just picking a random table. Met a gentleman named Win. He was also SubTo.
Love Win.
Yep. And so he said, hey, where are you from? I said, Galveston. He's like, I've got this condo or townhouse in Houston. We're moving to multifamily, we're thinking about getting rid of it. So I'm like, cool, send it to me. So he sent me the Zillow and kind of, kept touch with him. And then I don't know, it's probably only a month later. I'm like, dude, you guys still have that townhouse? He's like, yeah. So we structured a deal.
Why did it take a month? Like, were you unsure of the deal? Was he unsure of the deal? Did you need to follow up with him because he was thinking like, maybe I don't get rid of it? What was the reason for the month?
That was all me. So
tell me why. Mindset, fear,
figuring it out.
What am I going to do with this damn thing?
Not even that. I think more of it was just I had so much shiny object syndrome.
Right, I have that.
Well, I share in that.
I drink that for breakfast, bro. Let's go.
I know.
Anybody else?
So I have been learning a ton through this process on how to back off of that shiny object, focus on the things that are important.
Yeah.
A lot of mindset. And I really appreciate you bring mindset into the group as well, because I attend some of those folks after hours, even when they do their own little free thing and stuff like that for us.
Thank you.
The community, and it's freaking awesome.
Okay, so you wake up one morning, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to text Win and go, I still want this townhouse.
Yeah, so I'm like, hit him up and said, okay, hey man, let's talk about it. And so he's like, we want so they actually structured this in a business, so it's an LLC. So we took over the LLC, which owns the property, so the property didn't change anywhere. And there's equity in it, so we're basically buying equity.
I love it. Okay, so why did he want to get rid of it?
They were moving to multifamily, so he was looking to move out of this and reapply his
less management. I don't want to touch my townhouses. I don't want to touch my stuff. I want to focus on multifamily. This is not worth my time to go spend a ton of time on. I'm going to let you have something that I no longer want to focus on.
Right, and it's losing just a tiny bit of money.
How much?
So without any war chest or reserves or anything, $11 a month.
Oh, okay.
So not huge, and there's $60,000 of equity. So that we're buying the process. So.
Are you going to use the depreciation on that and get some tax savings, or are you not able to do that?
I've got to research that. So
you should do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you take over the LLC, and is that why it costs you only $100? Right.
So, I researched the deal. I talked to my buddy, Ivanhoe Alvarez.
Love Ivanhoe out of Orlando.
We met again at New Jersey. I'd be in the right room. So,
he's also a mastermind student.
He's a mastermind, and I tried to get him here. Tried to get him last weekend at the last mastermind, and he's busy, man. He's busy.
Yeah, he's slammed. He's running all the Orlando meetups and stuff. He's doing great.
Well, he's doing cold calls out of the house too. So I shared with him the stuff we got this week. I'm like, dude, you need to sign this form and see what you guys can do with Cody and all that. So, yeah, he's like, dude, that's a great deal. Go lock that up. So I got back on with Win. Like, all right, we want to do this. So started the process, and he's like, you should just go do it on your own. It's, it's like $20,000, right? It's what they're wanting for it at the time. And so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm trying to figure this out. And part of what I've come to realize, and this is a mindset shift, is yes, I can go do it on my own. Yes, I can make probably more money. But if I bring somebody in to help me that knows the process, I can do this a whole lot faster.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Yeah, and so I started asking around. I'm in a big Gator group out of the Northeast. Again, from that session, I met the right people, and I just randomly got thrown in a Northeast Gator group, even though I'm in Central, Oklahoma, Texas area. So, and we're very active, like 100 plus of us over there. And so I brought it up in one of our weekly meetings. We have a weekly team meeting, and Frank Leon, he was like, dude, that's a deal. Let me go find you a funder. So he brought in the capital partner. I put $100 in to get it started through the title to lock in the contract. And then capital funder came in and actually.
So you paid for the earnest money.
I did.
That's it.
But it wasn't actually earnest since it was a business and it was just going into the lawyer's title, whatever you call that.
Wow. So you only had to come up with $100.
Mm-hmm.
They raised the money for the rest. You brought in a capital partner, so it's not a lender.
Right.
So you don't have a monthly payment to them?
Nope.
They're just 50-50? What's the structure?
So, it gets better. So we were going back and forth.
I already like the deal anyway, but okay,
I know, right?
Keep going.
We were going back and forth. So we got creative because I'm a limited funds and I have some Gator stuff out there. And so when I was talking to Win, I'm like, oh, here's my problem. I've got this Gator deal out there and I'm waiting for it to come back. Should be back in 37 days. He's like, all right, cool. We'll structure this. We'll do this and you don't even have to pay us for 30 days. And we'll do 10 grand up front and 10 grand in 2 years. I mean, even better, right? It's like a no-brainer, right?
Wow.
Anyway, so we're going back and forth with a lawyer. They want to, of course, have it structured and have it, second lien. And it kept dragging, getting back and forth with the lawyer because my poor little escrow lady that I kept talking to was just mind blown.
It's like, wait, hold on. You're not just getting a traditional loan and doing where's the?
Because I call it, I'm like,
my brain is being fried. I'm learning something new.
Yeah, can we do escrow? And I swear she said yes. But after all right, I want to open escrow once we got all the contracts final. She's like, I can't do that. It's not an actual real estate transaction. It's a business transaction. So between Ivan and Frank, they're like, okay, this, and this. And so it's been great having Frank in there because he's bringing value because he's saying that we need the following. He's done this many times, and it's awesome. He's really great with our group too. So we dropped it down to 15. We'd already had the signed contract. I'm trying to get things open, but they want the note secured first. So I'm like back and forth with the lawyer, and they're like, finally, like, dude, we just want to get this done because it's like we're September, right? And this has been going on for about a month. And so they're like, how about you just give us 15 and be done? So I'm like, okay, let me talk to my capital partner, and voila. So I'm into it for $100. So I get my 50%, right? So I've got 50% of the deal. And then Frank's coming in consulting for equity. He's got his 10%, and then our capital partner, Emily.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, she's part of the Gator group too.
Yeah,
and she's got the 40. So we structured the JV where she gets paid back first. I get my $100 after that, and then we split. Right? So
I would have just foregone the $100. I like that you're like
I put it in the JV agreement because I wrote it. So
such a smart guy.
No interest, but eventually get my $100 back.
Wait, you should have added interest, bro. Get your freaking,
The interest is when we split it because we're planning on wrapping it.
Yeah. I love it, dude.
And so if I can put in $100 and end up with, even if it's $200.
Think about everything you just said. Think about this. You bought a deal through an LLC that even an escrow officer is like, oh,
yep.
You are going to wrap it like a lesser version of less, which was maybe 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever.
Mid-May, dude.
Okay, so think about that.
I didn't know what a wrap was before then.
Right, mid-May.
And is Amit still here?
Amit was right there. He's up. He's done. Yeah,
I met him in the hall a while ago, but I watched because I was in Texas, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking lease option because of the DSCR note,
right?
And I watched all the executive contract stuff.
Yeah,
and he was very informative, and you can't do that in Texas. So I learned that from you guys.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
So you had to do a wrap.
So we got to do a wrap. And
so here
I watched the wrap series.
Learning from May to now, you're like, I raised capital.
Mm-hmm.
I networked with all these people. I bought an LLC that had a property attached to it.
Yep.
I got into the deal for $100 and I'm going to end up wrapping it. Like you're using 4 pieces of education all on one deal.
And I didn't know any of that before mid-May.
And you thought you had shiny object syndrome.
Oh, I did. I just, once we figured out the exit strategy, I was going to the vault trying to figure out the exit strategy.
Oh yeah, I love it.
While working the deal. And I travel a lot. Right?
So you watch a lot of stuff on laptops and stuff?
No, my phone. I don't actually watch it. I'm sorry. I listen to it. I put it in my little dash.
Oh, dude, it's worthless if you don't see me.
Well, no, I mean I can see occasionally, but I've seen you enough. It's all good.
I know.
Appreciate that. But I'm trying to educate myself, and I'm driving between Broken Arrow and my buddy's house, McKinney, where I technically live, and then my condo's in Galveston, back and forth. And so that's an 8-hour drive. I can learn a lot in 8 hours.
Wow. Guys, let's give it up for Les. That's freaking awesome, man.
Thank you.
That's really cool.
So that's how I bought a townhouse for $100.
That's how Les bought a townhouse for $100. Now, if somebody from YouTube land, we'll get, I don't know, 10,000, 15,000 people watch this. If somebody from YouTube land wants to do something with you, what do you need help with? You need leads, you need deals, you need private money. What do you need?
I need leads, I need deals, I need private money.
Oh, you need all of it. Okay.
I need a business. I'm focused on buying businesses.
What kind?
So my background is IT, network security. So I'm looking for an IT consulting company, at least $1 million in revenue, 20% margins, 5+ people, management staying in place.
How can people get a hold of you?
Yeah, so Leslie McIntosh at yahoo.com.
We got to spell that because people will go LEY, LIE.
I'm going to.
Okay.
LESLIE MCINTOSH at Yahoo or Gmail. I've got them both.
Okay, cool. That's like the audio company, McIntosh, like the same spelling.
It's same as the audio company, yes.
That is the greatest audio company of all time.
It's pretty cool.
Is that a family thing?
Not for me, but maybe somebody.
Man, that'd be great if you got a chunk of that money.
Wouldn't it, though?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
A couple bucks every time somebody sells one of those?
Well, you won't need it. You keep buying these townhouses for $100.
I'm excited.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Amazing. Proud of you, man. That's really cool. So, guys, is it possible to buy a townhouse for $100? It is. Did you have a credit check?
Nope.
Did somebody check your bank balance?
Nope.
Did they ask for tax returns?
Nope.
Was there a bank involved?
Nope.
Crazy. Like and subscribe. See you later.